Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
So you're going to put the board in the center of the table, and you're going to shuffle these up, and based on the number of players, you're going to get a number of wrestlers. I'm just going to kind of show you kind of how to play. You're going to shuffle up the power card deck, and each wrestler, not each player, is going to get a power card. So each wrestler is going to get one power card. Each player will get to 3 championship belts in their color, and these will signify what you're doing during the game, and these will be the 3 belts that you have. If you're playing with 4 players, you put the markers out on one of your wrestlers you would have randomly assigned to you at the beginning of the game. You just put them on your turn. You roll one of the 6-sided die. Let's say I'm rolling for orange. I can move either way. I can move this way, or I could move counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you would stop and perform what's ever on that action. If it says draw a card, you simply draw a card from the top of the deck, and you can assign it to any one of your wrestlers you want. There may be a strategic purpose for you going to that one person. If you land on the challenge space, you can challenge any wrestler, of course not one of your own, of your opponents, and you would go into the ring and you would wrestle. The same thing would occur if you land on somebody who's not in the game, because maybe there's an odd number of wrestlers. You would just ignore it. Or if you landed just on Jake the Snake, and Jake the Snake is not one of your wrestlers, then you would fight them. So let's say Mr. Perfect is one of my wrestlers. I happen to land on Jake the Snake. All fights are determined the same way. On your turn, the challenger can choose first if they want to play a power card or not. So let me show you an example. I would play a power card of 5. Let's say Mr. Perfect wants to do a power card, and Jake the Snake Roberts does not. So what we'll do is we'll roll the dice. Jake's going to roll a 3. Mr. Perfect's going to roll a 5. So you add 5 and a 4 is a 9. Jake the Snake get a 3. So that would be 1 victory for Mr. Perfect. This would go away. And you could once again choose if you're going to use a power card or not. Let's say you do not. You just roll the dice. Whoever wins gets the other wrestling championship. And when you have 3 championships, 1, 2, 3, you've defeated the person. If you defeat the person, this goes back in the box. They no longer have access to him. You would come back and get Mr. Perfect back, and you would draw a power card for your troubles. The last player with any cards left, once you eliminate everybody else, and your last one standing, your team, let's say he had Mr. Perfect in the model, would be the winners of the game. You just want to eliminate everybody else.